So this is up close and personal with my chassis. So you can see the factory stuff. It's got good penetration. It's just quite good welding. Nasty nick there. I will go round it all and check it. But I mean, I'm not even going to comment on the outer sections. Well, I am actually going to comment on the outer sections, but this is going, this is going, that's going, that's going, both sides, and that's what's in the box. New bits. But I just had to show you this. So this is the so you can see here, this is the original weld when it's put on, and then obviously it's needed replacing or it's gone screwy, so I just can't even describe that. And obviously it's not actually joined. Now down there is hideous. I don't know if I can get a shot there underneath. Now, looking at the underneath, there's a good chance that's the original outrigger. Oh, I don't know. There's a bit grotty welding there. That's better. No, that's not factory. So they've welded the bottom on. The top's a disaster. Sides, well, messy. And in here, there's definitely nothing to sing about. Other side is a similar story. The top is, I don't even know why you'd do that. It's, if you can't weld, don't try. Or at least don't try on something that might kill you. Because the thing is, when you're driving along in this, you're kind of depending on it not to fall to pieces. Good God. Here's the weld to the piece of metal. Here's the outrigger. Oh, they're not joined together. Go down the outside. Yeah, kind of horrible. On the other side, wish there's meant to be some welding there. It's worrying that someone would do that and think that's all right. I mean, it's clearly been, I reckon that's been replaced with the body on, and that's just been thrown up there, and obviously with the body on you can't get in there and weld that. And the same this side. But I am so glad I took the body off, because if I hadn't, I'd be running on stuff like that. I mean, really? Oh, I suppose there's some blobs there. Go on, blob a bit more on. That's actually probably factory. Looks like it's joined together. You see again, it's not welded all the way along. It's welded, it's welded, it's blown. Weld, 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 weld. Blown, weld, blown. But then you got this creative little adventure in tin bashing. Now that is bolted on. And then it's been kind of had some, I think weld is a very generous term, sprayed over it. So on this side, well, it's nearly a weld, but that goes all the way hammered round the end. Take the camera, hammered around the end, and then, I mean, it's yeah. Well, one more. Daleks factory. This one's actually in the best condition, but again, no weld and blown. You can see there's a gap. So those two surfaces have rusted against each other. And our tin bashing friend has found another washing machine, cut a lump out of it, and stuck it in this hole. So we have a piece going from there. Where's the bolt? There's a really critical chassis member. So it's hard to work out what's what here. So this is the outrigger, outer out. Then we've got some weld splattered all over it. And on the other side, I've got the camera backwards now, so please excuse me. And they're not one bit. I think the spider's webs were holding that together better than the welding that was applied on this vehicle. I was pretty worried about body off. Well, you can see you're left with just a ladder chassis. It's not even a rolling chassis anymore. I've took all the rolling parts off. A lot of work, a lot of bruises, a lot of cuts, a lot of muck. But if I'd have made this car work and then got in it, do you want to think about it really? Dangerous, very dangerous. So I'm going to start chopping things out. I'm going to do some measuring first because I've made myself a poster, which I shall show you. Now that is a poster I have created by scanning in Triumph manual and then printing it out big. Which I've done because these aren't just a style accessory. My eyesight is awful, especially for leaning over there, measuring and looking up at a chart. That was about A3, the original. I would never be able to read that, and I did not. I've got a really nice pristine copy of the proper Triumph manual, and I just did not want to have to bring that in here, cover that in that, and it'd be ruined. Took me a long time to get hold of it. It cost more money than it should. Anyway, right, last two bits I've got to take off are the supports here, these two bolts either side, that one bolt. These are the supports for like a torsion bar which goes to the rear suspension. Diffs out, and then thorough clean, because everything's got rust on it. It's not a lot of rust. Now I've already started doing a bit of cleaning. Just have a quick look at that. Now underneath all of that ugly, there is good steel. Good, hard, solid steel. So it is gonna get there. It is gonna take a little bit of time, but I have the technology. I can rebuild it. do love a car with a chassis. It's nice to know there is actually a piece of metal which won't dissolve. These on the other hand, they dissolved. Dayton rod in. Dayton rod. Right. This hole is where all the dimensions on the drawing over there come from. Now what I'm going to do is, to make my day a bit easier, I've already took all the weld spatter and horrors off there, and I'm going to transfer the lines from either side of the hole like that. Obviously that'd be too big. And then we're going to join them across the body. Again. Sure, I made a mark. There it is. That's the other side. Yeah. And I bisect that line, and I've got a true datum. Clamp time. That's 425. Pull out the drawer. That should be dimension 16, 42.39 to 42.69. Yeah, 45. So, for its sins, was actually in the right place. Let's check the other side. We have 429. That side's a bit off. How many times do you reckon I'll catch my leg on that? Many. So the plan is, do down the 3 outriggers, cut them off, both sides, at the bottom, so that I'm not under it when they fall. Happy days. Get rid of that mess.